Coastal-Burwood Community Board. Thank you.
Good morning, birthday girl. Councillors, staff, community, and today I have Jo Wells, our governance manager, with me this morning. But no, happy birthday. It's really good. And as I say, that the year we were born is a great year, but I won't divulge when we were born. So what we have for you today is no Part A's, so that's quite straightforward. Then we go straight to some of the things that have been actually sitting on the table of the community for quite some time. So this month we've had a few things come to fruition, which is very exciting. And the first one that we have for you today is the fitness trail, which I mentioned last month. So it was officially opened at the beginning of May. We had about 60 people from the Darlington community come and join us to celebrate, and the Darlington Community Cottage Trust and the community board members and also council staff and other residents associations. It was a fantastic day. It was really cold. As you can see up there, or the previous slide, we had two very special gentlemen cut the ribbon there. They were the gentlemen that the project began with. They had the vision and they passed it on to the Darlington Community Centre, but that's Anton Kurundik and Bill Allett. So it was really exciting to get them to be able to come and take part in that celebration there. So, and the staff did an amazing job putting it all together. And the Darlington Community, oh, you can skip that one. The Darlington Community Cottage Trust were the ones that had raised the money for the project, and the council are going to be actually looking at the maintenance. But I must admit, well, there is a confession that you've got, Glenn, there, that you went the week before and got into your lycra and had the media sort of opportunity, but on the day he came along in his good gear. So, you know, we did have a bit of lycra there, but not actually on the morning. But a really great facility that that community is now able to enjoy. So what a week. This was a fantastic opening. I know, Leanne, that you've mentioned it in your report as well, but the opening of the Taora Kiwi2 recreational sport, long time coming for this community. It's fantastic. It was an amazing afternoon. The sun came out, which was really nice. We had people from the community, of course, and the children, and invited guests, which were all wanting to celebrate the replacement of the old earthquake damaged Kiwi2. It was a fantastic day, and I know it's dangerous to be thanking people, but apart from thanking the council for getting on with that, but this huge thanks go to Mark, Nigel, John and their team from staff that really put that together. It was just an amazing, outstanding. We were always kept in the loop all the way through. Also the Apollo team, Steve Hasty and his team, it was just absolutely outstanding. So very, very exciting day that was, and it was very appropriate to open the Kiwi2 facility on the Queen's birthday weekend. So whether that was planned intentionally, not sure, but it was just a fantastic.
I don't think you'll get 14,000 people there next weekend.
Well, as you say, it was at its full capacity, you know, over the weekend. So that is so exciting to see. So there was a lot of happy faces and a lot of wet ones, I must say. And do we have a picture up there of David? Now, there you go. You have to say...
The image is going to remain indelibly implanted, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's your birthday present, exactly. But I mean, isn't that dedication?
No, that wasn't a good thing.
The other person that I saw in his toggies, which was really great to see, was Aaron. Not was great to see him in his togs, but I mean, it was great to see him there.
Well, it was better than that.
Aaron was actually there with his daughter, so they were having a really nice time there. So good on you, councillors. But some of us accidentally, on purpose, forgot our togs. So, you know, it was an amazing day, so thanks very much.
Saving it.
Yeah, I know.
That was great. So well done to everybody. That was very exciting. Now, what else we got here? I'll just skip through a few of the things. We're going backwards, sorry. Slides in a different order. Oh, now we're going to go to the Memorandum of Understanding with Aranuri Community Trust. I touched on this last time, but we've actually had it now. That was a really special evening that we had there with Rob and the team and Rachel. You can see us there. We all signed our thing. It was beautifully decorated, the room. We had a massive big chocolate cake, but it was a signing of that Memorandum of Understanding, which acknowledged and all the development, you know, to develop and support this group the positive and special working relationship that we have with them. So that was a real honour to be there and to celebrate that. So good on Actis for all the work that they do in the community, and now we have a special agreement and understanding between us. So that was a really nice evening as well. On to some of our other significant issues. We had, last time I was here, we talked about some resource consenting issues that we have in South Shore, not just in South Shore, but regarding the high flood hazard management area. And the board organised a meeting. The residents had come to us and had raised their concerns, and they weren't getting too far. So the community board organised a meeting with the resource consent staff, and that was a really positive meeting. We had it a few weeks ago, and the staff and the residents found it very beneficial, and they appreciated it very much, the time that was taken to discuss and understand. You were not at that red zone bit now. A lot of central board there, yeah, exactly. So that was really great, and we had really good feedback since then, and some positive actions from that meeting have been done. And also the Linwood Central Heathcote community are hosting, this affects them as well in their area, so they're actually now going to be hosting a workshop to gain some understanding on how that affects their residents. So that'll be good. The other issue that we do, apart from sounding like a cracked record, the Estuary Edge issues there in South Brighton, in that area around the camping ground. We've had 2 workshops now, which has been really good with staff, Regen and ECAN, to discuss the lack of earthquake repairs along that foreshore and the protection works against erosion which are needed. The proposed works in this area, we've just put them slightly on hold until we have another meeting tomorrow to debrief about the meetings that we've just had. So really putting a lot of time and effort into this. This is an issue for the community, as we've mentioned in the long-term plan, but just to flag that the Estuary Waitai Trust have also clearly stated in a letter to the Mayor and in their LTP submissions that this stretch of the estuary edge needs erosion protection now. So, and that we have had an estimate cost of about $500,000. But in the last couple of days, sadly, with the weather that we've just had, another tree has virtually fallen over and more damage to the edge occurred. So, urgency is really needed for this at the moment. So, the next thing we've got, we'll mention that, talking about the red zone, Vicky brought up last time about that area there, so we have actually as a board asked Lynn's to come along and just give us an update on the transitional use that is intended there along the Avon-Otakaro corridor. Another exciting thing that opened, also that Leanne's mentioned in her report, was the Red Zone Futures Avon-Otakaro River Corridor options, which is they have the offices in Central City there, and wanting the feedback from our residents. So there's been really good interest in this exhibition, and the board will be visiting at the centre in the coming weeks. It's going to take us quite a few hours to look at all the information, because there's some amazing pictures and information to go with it. So yeah, that's exciting. And finally, also the pier has been repaired and it's open and complete, so you can all now go fishing on the end of it and enjoy the pier again. So yeah, thank you.
So there's 1 minute remaining of your 10 minutes.
There you go.
But thank you very much for your report. That's good. And I presume, David, you'd like to move the receipt of the report, and seconded by Glenn Livingston. Including the photos. Especially the photos. That's why I got him to move it. I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you very much.